Hey, the big man's back with another diecast review today. You know, I've been involved in this racing business for over 20 years. And believe me, nothing gets me more excited when I used to collect was when a car was released before its debut or before the big show. Carb Day. I went over to the Penske trailer down at the Midway. I saw the guy and his wife again who runs the joint. First of all, the big man wants to shout out the Penske trailer people. The guy's wife, who I know for over 5 years, is now in remission for her cancer treatment. He wants to shout her out because he wants to wish her good luck in the rest of the year. Best of luck in her recovery. And I wish to see her at Indianapolis in August. They're very nice people. I highly recommend shopping from them. They're a very nice couple. But, when I saw this at the trailer, I immediately had to pull the trigger on it, and luckily so, because it sold out the day before the race. I don't know if these are available at Detroit. That I will have to ask my buddy Caleb or my buddy Steve about, or Gage, to see if they're available at the track. But the last time I checked, these were sold out the day before the 500, and that was when, of course, Josef Newgarden took the victory. You can take a look at the box itself. The box is repackageable. It is a special edition box. I do believe that somebody divvied up to get this car made before the 500, and it actually arrived on Carb Day. Like, it literally arrived, I think, on Carb Day morning. And it was gone. Like, gone. Like, good friggin' luck trying to find this sucker on Legends Day. So, I am going to take this out, and I will show you guys the inner details of this car itself. I will do this on the air right now. I will try to open this very gingerly, very carefully, as I will proceed now to open it, and I think I got it. Actually, no I don't. I kind of ripped it a little bit. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to cut this video real quick, and I will open this thing out, and let's do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, so I just got a very sloppily done thumbnail. This is the car out of its box. These boxes are kind of hard to open. I kind of tore this a little bit here and a little bit here, but they are repackageable, these things, which makes it very good as I'm trying to put this back together here. There we go. Slide it in. There we go. Perfect. Now, there are a couple things I'm going to point out here, and I'm going to put the picture of the car, if I have the right editing software. The picture of the actual car that I took will be up here, or up here. Wherever I feel like editing, it's going to be there. So you can compare it kindly to yourselves, because do you think I had the time to look at it myself? No. Because I don't care. That's just me being brutally honest, I don't care. So, anyways, one thing I will notice here, they have the old Indy 500 tires on them, and I kind of give them a little bit of a slack on that one, because in order to get this out in time for the 500, these had to be made back in January, February, December. So, a guy like me, knowing what, I didn't even know they changed the tires. Believe me, I went home from Wednesday practice, and I'm like, wait a minute, the tires are white instead of black, when I was going through my snaps. I'm like, yeah, they changed the color of the tires. So, that's an inaccuracy, yes, but it's 100% excusable. Now, let's go over some fine details of this car here. You got the Penske sponsorship that is all over the nose of the car. You got the Verizon, you got Dallara, Shell-Pennzoil, TireRack.com, I think that says. Yes, it is. Chevrolet NTT IndyCar Series Firestone Shell. I'm quite surprised Shell didn't put their logo backwards to make the TV pod see it, but that's just me. Got the Shell logo here. Got the NTT IndyCar Series logo right above there, on the right where the aero screen is. The aero screen does say Newgarden's name with the Chevrolet logos. Number 2, Shell, P1 NTT Firestone, Chevrolet. Gallagher. Gallagher is now with Penske. It used to be with Max Chilton and Carlin Racing, but they moved over to Penske. Penske Truck Rental, PPG Snap-on. Now Shell uses 100% renewable fuel for the NTT IndyCar Series. Speedway no longer is the provider for the fuels. It is now Shell, mainly because it is owned by Roger Penske now. That shouldn't come as a shock at all. Got the rear diffuser back here. I like how the floor is not perfectly flat like it was in years past. By the way, this is production number 2102. Got the under tray, which has the diffuser. It's basically for aerodynamic purposes. Car guys would know that. I'm not a car guy. Got the chrome suspension. I don't believe this car has a detailed interior. No, I thought that the 164s had a driver's seat at least. Maybe it does. Maybe I don't know if I'm seeing it correctly. You know what? I don't care. It's my theme of the day. I'm very carefree today. Anyways, the livery, I was not enthused about it at first. I thought they were going to use the thermal livery, the Thermal Club livery. When I saw this, I was kind of like, no, doesn't work for me. But as I saw on track, it eventually grew on to me, and now that it's a 500 winning race car and it's now retired at the Penske Museum now, pretty much, I think I'm going to kind of grow on to this sucker. The gradient, I don't know if it's correct. I think you probably will see it in the picture that I posted above, but if I use the right software. But the gradient goes from red to orange to yellow, and it stops right by the Shell logo. There's no gradient on the engine cover. It's just solid yellow and red. Rear wing is all red. And that's it. I literally gave the shortest view of a livery in my life. There you have it. Now, the big $64,000 question is, would I recommend this to a friend? No. Why? Because, I don't know, this guy kind of won a big race in it, and they're making a diecast replica of it that's going to be more accurate. And people are going to say, but I want repackagable packaging. Yeah, and I want a naked Armis Armstrong in my bed right now. But we don't get that, folks. We're just not that lucky. But, you know, yes, I do think that this car, well, I know this car will be made in diecast form, of course. It'll be made in 164, 118. The race versions I kind of stay away from Greenlight. I don't think they do a very good job in race versions. That's just me. But I would get the clean version. 100%. Also, big shout out to my buddy Brandon, who showed up at the race this year with us. My buddy Matt Faust brought his buddy Brandon. He's a Newgarden fan. He got to see his driver win. My buddy Seth, my buddy Seth actually did the double. He went to Charlotte on Monday to complete the 1,100 mile double. So he did a very good job at that. The big man wants to give a shout out to his buddy Seth. Hi, Seth. And yeah, so I wouldn't just wait till the 500 winner comes out. That's just me. But who knows? Maybe this car will be magically reappear at the track, and you know, you're thinking, you know, I gotta get this. Which is nothing wrong with that. Anyways, this is the big man signing off, saying, I'm always happy to see you.